Hello friends, this is Holmes, a first-time farmer over 50. Welcome to the homestead. So today is March the 31st and we have finished up the Northeast Pasture during the first 3 months of 2026, and we're going to do a quick walking tour from the road looking south so you can see what has been accomplished. I'm going to apologize right from the start for the wind. It's a breezy day here on the ridge, but hopefully you'll be able to hear me all right. So this is the old foundation. This is where my dad was originally going to build a house and decided not to. Poured a footer and that's as far as it got, and it's always just been a big hole in the ground. And we've always just thrown in stuff from the yard, trees and branches and whatever, and that's what you're seeing down in there. A lot more stuff that I've added. This area here was an old garden back in the early 70s. Really didn't use it for very long because of the trees right there. You can see those big cedar trees. Well, there were trees all through there and it just was too shady. But this is all cleared out. It's got some grass growing in there. It's all weed whipped. And there was also honeysuckle, so I had to take the loppers to that, cut out a few trees. A few more trees that still need to go, like this one right here, which is right here on the telephone lines, and that cedar right there needs to come out. You can see the big piles of brush down there. That's a stand of forsythias that my mom planted about 15 years or so ago, so left those stand. You can see how open this all looks. It's looking so much better, getting grass to grow. There's a lot of Kentucky 31, there's different types of fescue, Timothy, orchard grass. Found a little bit of some plantain, dandelion, things like that. A little bit of alfalfa. Down to that tree line, it's about 130 some feet. This whole area is just about 1.6 acres. And once I get the fence put up, we'll have about 1.5 acres that'll be grazable. I thinned these cedar trees here along the road. You can see all these cedar trunks laying around. Have to figure out what to do with those. But trapped a lot of them because of the fence line when it goes through. Some of them were too close to the fence line, and some of them were just too close together, not getting enough sun. You can see how right down in there, how there's not much growing, and that's because of all the cedar. There's honeysuckle, that grew fine, but not the grass that we want. See that cedar stump right there? It's about 3 feet tall. I left it. I figure that'll make a decent scratching post. Cows and pigs might like that, so we just left it. Can always cut it down later if necessary. This area through here, there's still some trees that need to come out. Just a little bit too close to the telephone lines. Kind of concerned about that, so we'll get to those eventually, but they're far enough north so I don't think they'll have a huge impact on growing grass in the pasture. That ash tree needs to come out. And down here, I opened this up about 4 years ago, and this is a nice stand of orchard grass, and there's some Kentucky 31, and we even have some volunteer daffodils. So, and then these trees here will come out too. But again, too close to the road, too close to the telephone line. yet, so we'll get to those eventually. And we are on the property line. So that was a walking tour of the Northeast Pasture on the north side from the road. Made a lot of progress over the last 3 months. It's all looking really good. We certainly appreciate you watching. Please hit like and subscribe and ring that bell. And we look forward to seeing you again in the future. But if not, we will see you in the pasture.